Hey there, Luke with Canix here. Today we're going to be covering Canix's exciting new feature, the Non-Cannabis Inputs tab in the split package workflow. This tab gives visibility into the non-cannabis inventory items and the quantity that is going to be used in the new package creation. Lets you see if you are not going to have enough quantity upon creation. And from there, lets you hyperlink to the items and the bills of materials to make any edits necessary. I'm starting here on the packages table in Canix. We'll take a package we want to split from. And on the split packages workflow, we now have these two tabs. So we have cannabis outputs, which shows the cannabis packages we are going to be creating. This is similar to what it was before. We have our item, the weight we are creating, a production batch or location, and then the package information as well. Since we are creating the same item by default, the strawberry trim here, the non-cannabis inputs tab is disabled since there's no bills of materials associated with the output items, and therefore we don't have any non-cannabis inventory that we are going to be using here. If we do change the item we are creating, so we're not going to be using the same item as the source package, let's say we're creating some mango gummies, create 100 of them, we'll pull 100 grams here. Now we will have access to this non-cannabis inputs tab because we are pulling non-cannabis inventory to create these 100 gummies. Once we click in here, we'll be able to see all of the items that we're creating. So if we're creating more than one item, if we were creating different gummies, for example, we'd have them listed sequentially from how we had them ordered on the cannabis outputs tab. By default, this is closed. We can click it open to drop down and see all of the non-cannabis items we are using to create that cannabis package. We are creating these Willoughby mango gummies. We show the package tags that are going to be created. In this instance, we're just creating one tag. If we were creating 10 tags, we would show the tag range that is being created. We'll show how much we are creating. So we're creating 100 of these gummies, and then the bill of material that is referenced and we are using to create these gummies. So this is where we're going to pull the non-cannabis information and quantities from. This has been set up previously for these 100 gummies that we are creating. This is the non-cannabis inventory list that we are going to be using. Most of these have been set up to pull proportionally. So to create 100 of these mango gummies, I need 25 grams of the orange sugar, 25 grams of the flavoring, 75 grams of the chunks, just 2 gloves, and 100 Mylar bags here. We'll be able to see how much we have available to use in our facility for each item currently. So we can see for this orange sugar, we have 9,945 grams available to use. We only need 25 grams to be able to create 100 of these gummies. So we are going to be able to apply 25 grams of the orange sugar to this output package, apply the cost, and deduct 25 grams from our available to use inventory here. We can hyperlink and click into any of these items as well if we need to make any edits to quantity. If we needed to add a lot that hadn't been added to Canix just yet, it's very easy to click in and update the non-cannabis quantities themselves. Additionally, the bill of material can be updated as well if you would like to click in and see why we are pulling a certain amount or edit the bill of material. You can click right here on the bill of material hyperlink to take you to the bill of material that is associated. Currently, we have enough non-cannabis inventory to create 100 of these mango gummies. Let's say instead of creating 100, we are creating 1,000. We'll see that we now have a warning symbol on the non-cannabis inputs. This will show you just very quickly that there's not enough non-cannabis inventory to apply to the cannabis output packages we are creating. And if we click in, we can quickly see on the item itself, we're missing non-cannabis product, and we can click down and see which product is going to be missing. So we still have enough sugar, flavoring, gloves, and Mylar bags, but we will not have enough dried mango chunks to be able to pull all of the required quantity. So we would need 750 grams of the chunks to create 1,000 of these gummies. We currently only have 300 available to us in our facility. So after submission, we will apply 0 because we're not going to apply partially here. This should give you a quick look into which items are not going to pull onto your cannabis outputs that you are creating. And we can remedy this if we would so like. Let's say we do have 1,000 grams of the dried mango chunks sitting at our facility. We can click into this hyperlink here, update the quantity we have on hand, And once we update the quantity we have for the non-cannabis product, we can select refresh non-cannabis quantities here. And we can see that we do have enough dried mango chunks now to be able to fulfill the required non-cannabis inventory for that 750 grams. So there's no more warning symbol, and we don't see a warning symbol here. I hope that this non-cannabis inputs tab helps you better keep track of the non-cannabis inventory that is going to be used for your cannabis outputs. And thank you for watching.